So that's why I'm making a slime video. Did I get it? Yes, I did get it in my hair. Oh God, okay, let's see. Let me just get it. So this slime was in a cute little Unikitty container. I just seen what my mom's doing. So this is my first ever slime video. Just gonna mix it up. Mom, can you help me open this blue slime? Like a cobweb. Oh, my mom's in there. Okay. So you have to mix cobweb slime in it, I think, a little bit. To make it more like sticky-ish, like. I'm spreading it out if you don't know what I'm doing. So it's been a minute ever since I have been doing this, and let's see. It's trying to. Okay, I got it. So I think that the cobweb makes it less sticky. Now let's mix it in with the green cobweb slime that I made. Just playing with it for a little bit. It's looking cool. Starting to look a little bit slimy.
Hey, how are you doing? Oh my God, it's great.
And it's starting to get a little bit greasy. My hands are. What is it? I cut myself with a packet. Didn't even feel it.
They give you prescription creams and stuff.
See that little?
Also, you don't be taking it.
I'm gonna just get done mixing this. Looks so cool. Here, you guys can see it this way. I dropped the phone, oh God. Let me just. Got it to So I got it to where you guys can see it and me. Did I just get it in my hair? I got it in my hair, I think. Okay. So it looks like we have to mix it up with cobweb slime and stuff. Now we have to put a little bit more. I don't want to, but that's what it says in the thing. It's like cobweb. I think to keep it lightish light or something. is, I think it's to make it more stretchy and stuff. So let's just spread it out for the nuts. Just I think it's spread out enough. Do you think? Yeah, it's spread it out enough. Just gotta make sure the camera doesn't go off because it does that sometimes without me even pressing it. Yeah, one time I was making a video and the camera cut off without me knowing. I got it. Okay, like the camera cut off without me knowing, and yeah, the video, like I was like, you know what, I'm done making videos, and I was like, I'm not gonna post that one anyway. And then next thing I'm like, 2 years later, I'm making a flying video. Okay, just gotta mix this up. Just gotta.
She got out there yesterday, and she pulled Wiggy and fell backwards. And although she was like, you know how it's like kids. And she had to get up by crawling on her knees. And I told her, I said, don't you ever do that again. I said, because if you would have got her, I would have never forgiven myself. Can you believe her she did that and then she sprayed my body blade? And it makes me feel bad because, you know, she's in bad shape. And so I told her, I said, I can get to it. And I said, oh, I just can't believe she got out there by herself.
So for the rest of the time, I'm gonna be playing with it and watching you guys, and I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story, and also in the story, see if you can solve it. So it's kind of like story time with slime and stuff. So
She been outside, I need to tell her. Lord knows I wouldn't let her in this house.
okay, once upon a time there was a girl that went to this cafe and met a boy. And I don't know if you ever heard this one, but it's on another slime scary story. And this boy thought she was beautiful and said that. And like I changed up the story a little bit, so and said, do you want to hang out? So she said yeah. And what she was going to discover was horrifying. So the boy wouldn't take no for an answer because he said that would she want to date him? And she said no. Every day he would go to the same cafe waiting outside for her, and she'd be freaking out a little, and then he would go away. Soon she would be coming to the door. One time he searched up her address, and he got her address from that day, and then he searched it up. What he would see was horrifying, and what I forgot what it was, so I'm just gonna make this up. So she seen her mom and dad laying on the floor with a knife and gun. What happened next was very, very horrifying. Behind him was the 19-year-old girl that he met at the cafe, holding a crowbar, saying, "Do you know what I treasure?" And I said treasure wrong. No, she said, "Do you want to know what I treasure?" And she said, "Don't worry. don't worry, it's not that bad. So whenever he goes in, what is very horrifying is he's seen a lot of boys lying on the floor with no eyes, and that's when she said, "This is what I treasure, and you'll be my treasure next." So that's a slime story, and also I'm not making it up. I seen it on YouTube, and I don't know. So here's a mystery. Once there was a girl at a funeral, and they say if you can solve this mystery, you can be a psychopath. So once there was a girl at a funeral, and her mom died, so she was at a funeral. Then she seen this really handsome man, and then that's when she wanted to get his phone number, but wasn't able to because everybody was surrounding her, talking about her feelings and wondering why her mother died. And then she goes back home, wanting to see the boy. Then she goes back home, wondering what it would be like to meet that boy again. Anyway, a few days later, her sister died. How did her sister die, and why? And I wonder if you guys can solve that mystery. And I hope you enjoyed the mystery and stuff like that. And I wish you guys a very wonderful day. But if you guys want to hear another slime story time, I can tell you one more story time. I don't know where she went. One time a girl was walking home, and then a man wanted to give her candy, and she said no. She said, "I'm not a little girl anymore, and I don't care." So just to let you know, she was age 15, and she was walking home from school. So what happened was, the next day she seen the same guy saying, Do you want some free tacos?" She said, "No, I'm off of those." And the man was shocked and furious. And what was next was shocking. Whenever she came back from school, she seen the same man again, and he said, "Do you want some pecan pie?" And that was her favorite food, so she was like, "Yes, I would love some." And a few weeks later, she got very, very sick and died. Why did she die? And that's the last story I can tell you. And I hope you love my slime story time, and I also hope you loved me making slime. And I also love mixing slime and stuff like that. But I will tell Mom to get me another one of these, and this time I won't mix them up. I might though, because I want to see what color. This turned out white and stuff. But it looks so cool, and it's so slimy. It popped. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Goodbye. Wait. I hope you guys have enjoyed this slime story. Goodbye.